something else?
Oh, we meant what we were doing. We wanted to put in our effort, our 100% effort, and we were willing to get back 100% too.
And even before we became Factory Boys, we came with a mixtape. Yeah, like I said, Big Second and CID before, like, you know.
We had a name, the Factory
Boys.
Yeah.
So
nice. As two individual rappers.
Yeah, we at first were two individual rappers.
Yeah.
He was doing his own thing, I was doing my own thing. So we came out with a mixtape together. He was doing his part, I was doing my part.
Yeah.
So after some while, we thought about it. Why don't you become a group and come up with a one CD package?
What was that like to save money, or was it to pool fans? Or I was curious about that before. Like, how do you decide to become a rap group as opposed to just a rapper?
You know, like, being a group is easy.
Yeah.
It's really easy. Like, when I was doing my own thing, one song could take me like maybe a week to write a whole 16 bars.
Yeah.
But once we two, he write it 16, I write my 16. Within 2 days, a day, something we done with one song. So why don't we put our minds together? And as it goes, two minds is better than one.
There you go.
And as you said, money-wise, it helps too, you know.
It helps too.
And on stage, like, you know, it gives.
You play off each other's energy, sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
That's cool.
It helps a lot.
Whose fans did you honestly, Jules?
Hey?
Whose fans did you honestly while I just laughed at you?
Yeah, exactly. See, it's a legitimate question. Jenna was like, "That's not a cool thing to ask, man." But yeah, I don't know.
You guys like trade off rhymes, or like do you like do sections, or do you just kind of freestyle like when you write songs, or?
No, we write. He writes his own at home. I write my own at home. We meet in the studio. We try to, you know, correct each other. You know what I'm saying? So if yours is weak and mine is strong, we sit down. We put everything together to get come up and get a stronger verse.
Yeah.
It's easy that way. Maybe you writing, you don't know it's weak. You could get to the studio and say, "Oh, you're doing it. Let him go." Because he asks me for help sometimes. I also ask people for help sometimes, and it's easy that way.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
Does stuff change right up until the recording? When you're in the studio, are you still changing lyrics?
Yeah, we change.
Yeah.
Sometimes even we do it, we go home, we listen to it,
Go back and
do it again. We don't take one day to do a song. Some songs, people like Drake and all those Jay-Z, they take like maybe a year to do one song. People don't know. They record it. Yeah.
If we get one word a day, we could do this, guys.
Because you listen to Drake's song, if you really know him,
Yeah.
really know him, maybe you listen to him a lot, you could detect that. Some of his songs are really old, but you know, he changed some verses and like, you know, the more you listen to your own songs, the more
you get
more ideas come.
I know.
Yeah.
Ramona, how about with you guys? How do you find songs and albums coming together?
Well, again, this one sort of came together quite opposite because it was just me, and that is a hard thing to know when you're working by yourself when you're finished, because these 6 songs on the EP, I had some of them for 2 years, and I drove around in the car and listened to it, and would go home and add one little note there. I think I need 2 notes there.
Anyway. One thing from the xylophone.
It is, and that's why I think it's when we're finally now kind of I'm bringing material in, and I can bounce it off of Matt, our bass player, and Jer, and get it's a whole different thing now, because I think it's changing the way it sounds too, probably.
Certainly, and I mean we're putting together music at a much faster rate, and we're already working on our next EP, halfway through it, I suppose.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So do you think if you added a few more members, you could be rattling off an
I was
album a
thinking
week?
maybe we should all get together, and then we'll finish out.
Yeah, just spend a weekend.
Yeah, have you ever done like a weekend crash course to see how many songs you can do in 48 hours and just kind of
There's a book about that. Have you read that book?
No, but I was thinking, like those weekend CPR courses to...
Yeah. No, there actually is, this guy wrote a book, and he took some course, it doesn't matter what it was for, but it was basically like, whatever the course was, it was like non-stop, just information being thrown at you. And there's a theory in this learning process, I guess, where you become so tired and fatigued that you subconsciously just start to set stuff in. So he actually has this group in the States where they actually do these songwriting workshops where they do that. They sit down for 12 hours, and the goal is to write as many songs as possible. And he said, 90% of it is crap.
Yeah, the first one is usually good, maybe.
Maybe.
But he said once you get so fatigued and you stop being critical, you know, like stuff happens.
Just flows.
Yeah, so I haven't tried it yet. I never have 12 hours. But
Yeah.
who does?
A lot of people did this weekend.
You could spend all your 12 hours doing it, and at the end it's gonna be crap.
Yeah.
That's it. You know? And sometimes you could go to the studio just 1 hour, you could come up with a good, perfect song.
Yeah, you got to be like in the right mood, in the right
Yeah.
place, and
Yes.
like.
And the right beat you want. Sometimes the beat just gives you more lyrics, right?
Right on. All right, let's get into musical style a little bit. Ramona, how would you guys describe the style of the music you make?
I would say power pop, probably, just to blanket it with something. I don't know. What
It doesn't have to be a Rush dancer. It's cool.
No, well, it's weird because I know what influences I took to write it, and I've read some reviews, and I'm like accusing me of ripping off some